Kentucky right now in Horse Cave, and we are about 80 feet underground in a water cave that floods frequently. We're getting ready to go across a suspension bridge that has been built to cross the water underneath the bridge. So as we go across the bridge, we'll do some recording of the bridge so that you can kind of see what it is that we are going across, and it is shaky. It does kind of float back and forth, but this is pretty cool. Okay, so we're getting ready to go across this bridge, and you can see as we go across the bridge how narrow the pathway is, and along the sides there's cables, and below us as we go across it is nothing but water and rocks. And I don't know if you can see down there, but it is all water and rocks. So this bounces, this bridge gives and bounces as we walk across. It is a little scary, and it is probably, I don't know, 100 feet across. So we're just gonna keep going across the bridge here, and we'll catch you up on the other side. All right, here we are on the other side of the bridge, and as you can see, there are lots of rocks and mud, but above us, this is a sinkhole that is going to occur at some point. This will open up. So this is pretty cool. All right, we're walking up another area that is pretty slick. You have to be really, really careful as you walk up this pathway because it is wet, it's muddy, and when we came down, you could almost ski down it. All right, now we're gonna go down this area. And it's not quite as slippery going down this side. There are handrails you can see here that you can hold on to as you go down. But we're just gonna keep walking down. And again, I said this cave is in eastern Kentucky. Floyd Collins was the explorer of this cave. He actually lost his life in the cave. There's over 500 steps in this cave that you have to go up or down in order to get to the other side of the tour. So it does cause you to kind of lose your breath a little bit as you're going through the cave. But a little bit about Floyd Collins is that when he was exploring, he was down here for 16 days before they could get to him, and he actually passed away due to freezing inside the cave. And I'll tell you a little bit more about Floyd Collins once we get out of the cave, so I can pay attention to going down these stairs. You can hear as we're moving down here how rapid the water is running. I don't know if you can see, but below here, that's all water. And that is running very rapidly. It's very loud as we're going through. This is water that is moving very quickly. This cave floods on a daily, or anytime they have heavy rains. The entire cave will flood, and that's why there's not a lot of stalactites or stalagmites in here. Inside the cave, they would use this pump, this water pumping system, to pump water out of the cave. The purification of the water is about 97%, but at one point in time, this cave was the dirtiest cave in the world. But after they got things cleaned up, they were able to pump water, or actually before it was the dirtiest cave, they were able to pump water from the water of the cave up above. And in order to sustain the community, the owners of the cave would charge 25 cents a bucket. You can see some more of the pipework up above that goes from the bottom of the cave all the way to the top of the cave. And so I'll show you the top of the cave once we're out. You'll see as we're coming out of the cave how steep these steps are to go up and out of the cave. So that's the exit of the cave there. So you can see the stairwell going up and out of the cave here. So we're getting ready to head up there. Here's some more of the pumping system for the water that actually goes all the way upstairs. Or not upstairs, but out of the cave. So this is where you can propel 75 feet from the top of the sinkhole. This is actually a sinkhole from the top of the city down to the cave. And then this is the cave opening where we just came from, with over 500 steps to get into the cave and a cable suspension bridge. I'm a little out of breath. Just came up all those steps. So I mentioned earlier while we were down in the cave where the water would be pumped up and they would sell the buckets of water for 25 cents. And this is actually where they would come inside of this sinkhole that you see all around us. So this actually came down in the middle of the city here in Horse Cave. They have built this building here inside the sinkhole, but this is actually where the water came out and they would sell to sustain the community. Okay, so we're getting all harnessed up. We're getting ready to go out to do zip lining right across the cave that we just explored. So this is my first time ever zip lining, so we're super excited, and we'll meet you on the other side. All right, so we're just about ready. All right, so I'm getting ready to zip line, stepping up on this platform here. Oh, gotta watch my head. Turn around.
Oh no!
Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
We'll have you so dizzy you won't.
That's all right.
Now get back over there. There you go. There you go.
All right. So here we go.
Here she starts here.
Yeah. Tuck your feet in. Tuck them in. So we just got done zip lining and went over to this little place down here in Horse Cave, Kentucky, that had homemade ice cream. This is the ice cream that we got. Awesome stuff. And this is the little town. It is the most friendly town that I have been to in a long time. So we're having a great time.